would add diagonal braces between beams and posts. But this home used a 45cm wide shear wall to resist sideways sway. With 46 screws, they fastened 2 posts and a panel tightly together. It was as strong as diagonal bracing, but took only half the width. Because the house itself is so narrow, they wanted to keep sidelines as open as possible. Measurements went smoothly, and on this tiny lot the 3-story frame, 9 meters tall and 2.7 meters wide, slowly took shape. You could even look out at Kawagoe style streets. The view was surprisingly good. Once the exterior was closed in, the house started to look like a real home. Inside, the crew kept working, with lots of split levels. Going up and down all day was exhausting. The layout was unusual. Each floor felt like a mezzanine, and there was a big opening right in the middle. The designer explained. The staircase sits in the center, and every half level there is a room on each side. A split level plan connected by half flights, so you can see through the stair opening to the other side, and see both upstairs and downstairs, making the space feel bigger. With no solid walls cutting things off, you can sense your family nearby from anywhere. The family came to the site. Even though it is only 2.7 meters wide, it feels way roomier than a train car, and with the high ceilings, it feels even more open. The husband said he would feel more motivated at work. Still, the width is only about 1.5 bicycles. Even turning around was hard for the crew. From the entry on the first floor you go down half a level, to the music room the husband had dreamed of. Having a separate room like this is a real luxury. In mid-December they started installing windows. The double pane glass was extremely heavy. One panel weighed 100 kilograms. A full wall of glass went in beside the dining area on the west side of the second floor. Next to the dining area is the kitchen. Up another half level are the living room and the kids' room. This is the biggest zone in the house, with an 11-meter long passage. Moving the glass was brutal. 5 grown men had to strain with everything they had, just to get the 100-kilogram window into the house. And the hardest part was still ahead. The split-level platform was about as high as the window. The workers wrestled the heavy glass, tilting it upward as they lifted, and finally got it past the half level to the kitchen. Once it slid into the frame with shaking hands, everyone was completely wiped out. With that huge window the dining room feels wide open. The long narrow wall between the kitchen and dining area seems awkward, but they had a plan for it. Back in the apartment the husband had already measured the furniture they would bring, and asked the designer to size the wall around it, so everything would fit, and the cabinet and fridge slid in perfectly with no gaps. A tall storage unit fit cleanly on the left. Once everything had its place, that wall no longer felt in the way. On the south side they installed small high windows all along. Because the neighbors are very close, windows at eye level would feel uncomfortable, so they intentionally staggered the heights. This bay window style keeps outside sightlines from bothering you, while still pulling daylight inside, and the space under the windows became built-in storage. Mr. Zuri liked the very top third floor the most. On the east side is a 4 square meter bedroom. Down half a level are the toilet and the bath. Up from there is the rooftop balcony. As the project neared the finish, the ultra-narrow house kept looking better and better. On the second floor the kitchen fit perfectly between 2 protruding walls, and the dream home the crew poured their energy into was finally complete. In Kawagoe, on this intersection-like lot they bought for 4 million yen, a one-of-a-kind ultra-narrow home holding a young couple's dreams, was finally finished. Only 2.7 meters wide and soaring upward, with deep navy aluminum zinc-coated steel panels outside, and water-resistant solid red cedar inside. The contrast is striking. The moment you open the front door it is a wow. Even though it is only 2.7 meters wide, it has an 11-meter sense of depth, with a clear view all the way through. To hide the protruding walls, they turned the whole entry side into storage. Plenty of room. Everything